it's your girl Sierra. CC, whatever you want to say. If you're new, to like, comment, and subscribe below. If you're not new, thanks for coming back and watch. Don't forget to turn on post notification so you get notified every time I post a video. Excuse the way I look. Oil coming all the way through. Makeup done, y'all. Yeah, I started this vlog when I got to my overnight. Today was the first day of a 4-day. We went from DC. I day headed from DC to Charlotte, and then we worked a Providence turn, and then we went from Charlotte to where I am now, which is Dulles, Washington. I never had this overnight, so this is a new overnight for you guys, new room tour for you guys. This part of the vlog is gonna be really quick because this trip came across like our notifications. It's a 20-hour trip, and I really wanted my hours high this month, so I seen that it was all early shows. I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna chalk it up and just do it. Just be a big girl. I'll start with the room tour, and then I'll tell you about my crazy day, and then I'm going to eat and go to bed. So this is where I entered, and then this is the bathroom. Ellie, y'all, let's just take a minute and appreciate this mirror though. Like, oh yes. Then we get the toilet, shower. And then here is the closet. And then we got one nice big old bed, nightstand, cute little chair, couch, whatever you want to call it, a mirror. Then we got a chair, what is that? A couch. I'm so tired. Then we got another nightstand. Nice size TV, okay. Let me see if they got Netflix. I don't know. At this point, I really don't care. Microwave, fridge, and then we got the desk with a mirror. I'll show y'all the view in the morning. It'll be really early, so I don't even know if is it getting lighter earlier now? I don't know, y'all. But anyway, real quick, we headed from DC to Charlotte. Then we got to Charlotte. We had about 30 minutes. My whole crew was on our deadhead, and then we got to the gate. It was ferried in, so that means they fly it, and there's nothing wrong with the plane, and there's no passengers on it. And the repo is there's something wrong with the plane, but we fly empty to like a maintenance base or whatever. We wait and we get there or whatever. So the pilots that flew it in got off, and we get on. I don't know if you guys ever pay attention if you fly, that one of the pilots, which is usually the first officer, has to go and do a walk around, which he's just checking for any like aircraft damage or if anything's wrong with the plane and stuff like that. So I guess he found something, and he had to come let the captain know. And I think I had like 3 passengers board at that time, and they made him get off. So I'm like, oh shoot, like what's going on? So I go, they tell us what's wrong with it. Was something that maintenance had to come out for. So maintenance comes out, they look at it, they inspect what's going on, they fix the problem, do the paperwork, which is usually the longest process, and then we start boarding. Okay, so I was working in the back, the other flight attendant was working in front, obviously, and I went to go and close the overhead bins. Well, they're not closing for me. So I'm like, is it just me today? You know, am I just tired? Am I not putting enough oomph in it? So I went in, I got the other flight attendant. I'm like, girl, I got like 10 overhead bins that will not close. Like, can you go try and close them? So she gets a few to close, and then some of them are popping back open. Some of them are saying closed. It was just a whole debacle. And then we look at the FO. So I'm like, how many people does it take to close overhead bins? So the FO comes, and he's like, y'all, they're not closing. So he goes and let the captain know. He's like, man, like, what else is gonna happen? So we had to call maintenance back out for the overhead bin. They literally came on with a screwdriver and fixed the problem. But in the meantime, we had a passenger trying to fix it, and it was just so much. It was just so much. So finally, we get that taken care of. We push back. We get to go take off. Luckily, we had a short taxi. We didn't have to go all the way in the back of Charlotte's airport to take off. We get to Providence. We get everyone on. The overhead bins start acting funny again, but we got them shut enough for us to be able to leave. So we were about 30 to 40 minutes delayed, and we take off. We head back to Charlotte. We literally made up all the time that we were delayed. The whole 30 to 40 minutes that we were delayed, we made up in the air. So we land in Charlotte, and there's no gate for us. There's no gate for us. So the pilots are calling ops, trying to get us a gate. They literally basically said that There's one more aircraft than gates that we have. So the pilot was like, I've never heard of that. You know, Charlotte's huge. I guess we're only allowed to use E gates. I don't know. But he tried to get us to go into D gates. Like, it was just so much. So he said we're literally probably have to stay here for 30 minutes. So all the time that we made up it wasn't a waste, but it was just like, we did all that work to get back on time. So we're sitting on the tarmac in Charlotte, and I'm working in the back. I have all these passengers that have flights between 8:15 and like 8:35, and it's like 7:44 when we got the announcement that there's no gate for us. And oh yeah, and the plane that was on the gate that we were supposed to go to had maintenance. It was just so much. So we finally get to pull into the gate, and honey, about half of them missed their flight. I felt so bad. Like, we're supposed to like do plane row by row, but I kindly made an announcement and asked if you have a tight connection. If you don't have a tight connection, if this is your final destination, if you can just stay seated. A lot of them stay seated, but majority of the plane had a tight connection, and some of them weren't going to be able to get out tonight. So I really, really, really felt bad for them, and I understand their frustration. So we finally get them off the plane, and then we head over to our Dulles flight, which went without incident. We only had 30 people. We actually got back on time. I don't know how we pushed. We literally pushed with 1 minute to spare before being delayed. But we got over here. We pushed on time and we made it. So that was my day. 3 legs, and it was a lot, y'all. I'm tired. Tomorrow is 4 legs. Tomorrow is a 9:30 a.m. van time. It is 11:15. I have to eat. I'm kind of upset because I've been doing intermittent fasting from 8 p.m. to noon, but I literally haven't ate today, so I have to eat or I'm just gonna be no good. I'm gonna get up at about 7:30-ish, maybe. Probably 7:15, 7:30. Have my alarm go off at 7:15. I can snooze it for 15 minutes and get up and get everything going. But yeah, that was day 1 of 4, y'all. So hopefully tomorrow is smoother. We have 4 legs and we end up in Knoxville. So yeah, I will catch you guys bright and early. Good morning, guys. It is 8:50 and I did what I said I was gonna do last night. I got up at 7, actually. I said 7:30, but I got up at 7 and I'm all dressed and makeup done, hair done. Van time is 9:30, I wanna say, I think. But breakfast is from 6 to 10, so I'm actually gonna go downstairs and get some breakfast. That way I'm energized. I'm really not supposed to be eating right now, but I didn't do my intermittent fast last night, so I'm just going to eat breakfast and do it tonight. So yeah, let me show you guys the view or whatever. See, that's not how you do that. All right, obviously it's not that side. All right, guys, there is the view. I don't know if that's a shopping center or what that may be, but there's a patio down there to the hotel, and it looks like a basketball court, so that's pretty cool. Guys, kids never come. And then I guess those are like townhomes over there. So yeah, that's the view. Nothing too special. We're in Dulles. Dulles is a huge airport, and when I used to be a gate agent, I didn't really realize like why so many people would get mad if they didn't make their, like if we had a ground stop. We always had a ground stop going to Dulles or Newark. But now it makes sense because there's so many airlines that go in and out. This is my first time to that airport. I'm going on a trip in August, so I don't know if I really want to fly through Dulles now just to experience it or just go through LAX. I don't know. We shall see. But yeah, today is March 12th. My birthday is in 29 days. I turned 29 in 29 days. So I'm pretty excited. Don't know what I'm gonna do yet. Comment down below and give me some ideas on what I should do because I don't know. But I'm actually gonna link my bags and get ready to go downstairs. Today, I think we go from Dulles to Charlotte to Indianapolis. We do a turn and then we overnight in Knoxville. Yeah, in Knoxville, because tomorrow's Providence. So yeah, that's my day. So I'll try to keep you guys updated as much. Let's hope and pray that it goes as smoother than it did yesterday, because yesterday was like, oof. It's 4 legs today, so I know I'm going to be tired at the end of the day, but come on. We can do it. We're going to knock it out, and I'll see y'all later. Hey y'all, so I survived today, made it here over to Knoxville and made it to the hotel. I was literally just here last week, so you're about to get another room tour, but it's a different type of room. Last week I had a king bed. This week I got a double bed, so the room looks kind of different. But anyway, today was long and tiring, but it was cool. We ain't take no delays, I don't think. Yeah, we didn't take any delays. Everything was smooth, so we liked those days. We didn't we didn't run into anything. I mean, it was bumpy all day. Turbulence was out the wazoo, but it was cool. Speaking of delay, remember how I told y'all earlier in the vlog that we took delays like all day pretty much because of maintenance? Well, when we were leaving Providence, wait till I get to Providence tomorrow, because if I see that gate agent, I'm gonna let them know. But we was leaving Providence yesterday, and I didn't even realize we took a 2-minute delay. Yes, like even down to the second, it counts with these airlines and delays. So me and the flight attendant that I'm working with, we get an email saying, please send in more information on why we took a 2-minute delay. And we like, what? We didn't even take no 2-minute delay. So we told the captain, because usually, like, if your pilot is fine with you and they know it wasn't on us, like, usually they'll nip it in the bud, they'll take care of it, they'll have your back or whatever. So he heard it. He heard us talking about it, and we told him what was going on. So he, I guess there's a system that he can look in to see how it was coded, and it was coded flight attendant rest. What? Like, we didn't get no rest yesterday. Like, we was going non-stop. Like, what rest? Honey, where? So we told him, and he was pissed. He was like, oh no, I'll take care of this. So basically he let them know that we took the 2-minute delay, not on us. It was going to be on the station because they came on for the COVID cleaning. Now we told them to collect the trash or whatever, and they was mopping floors. They was doing their job. They was doing what they were supposed to do. But don't code it on us if it wasn't our fault. Like, don't get me wrong, I know I feel away now because now I can get in trouble for it. But honey, when I was a gate agent, I used to do the same thing. So I mean, I can't even really be mad. But put it as something other than flight attendant rest, because that don't even make no sense. Like, so yeah, that was the only thing that really happened today. We worked 4 flights over from, where we go? Dulles to Charlotte, Indianapolis, and then Indianapolis back, and then over here to Knoxville. Oh, the only thing that happened today was I was overwhelmed with how big the Dulles airport is. So I used to be a gate agent with United, and that's kind of like a United hub or whatever. And I was always wondering like why it was so many connections out of there that were international. Well, honey, I did not know so many airlines flew in and out of Dulles. So it makes sense. So where I'm going with this story is, we get there, I see all of these airlines that fly there. I was pretty amazed. But when we went to go back to the airport today, it's a huge airport. So if anyone has been in the Dulles airport, y'all know how big it is. Y'all know, like, I mean, you can walk to your gates. Different gates are like B gates, C gates. But y'all, it's a hall. We go through KCM. Everyone passes without a random. And we get to the train. When we get to the train, and the train on the right, there's people on it, but the doors won't open. And then the train to the left, there's people on it, but the doors won't close. So we're sitting there and we're like, well, shit, we gotta be to our gate in 3 minutes. Like, and the 3 minutes wouldn't have mattered if we would have caught the train, we would have came up right where we needed to be. Well, we was like, well, we can't push it. We can't really sit here and wait for it. So we went back up the escalator, and we like, well, how the heck do we walk all the way over to B67 or something we was at? So we go up. So when you come down the escalator, there's a guy sitting at like an information desk. So we asked him, he said, well, it's a hall, but it's possible. So he called Central Control, and he's like, hey, what's going on with the trains? They're not moving. There's a lot of people waiting. And it's like, oh, we lost power for a minute, so we're trying to get it back up. So now we have no choice but to walk. Y'all, this was at least a mile walk, if not longer. Like, I'm not even exaggerating. We went up the escalator to talk to the guy, went up another escalator to get up to a different level, went down the escalator to get up under to go, on the, I guess, walk path or whatever you want to call it, then back up some steep escalators, and then we finally walked down a long terminal to get to 67. Y'all, we was out of breath and tired. But that's the only thing that really happened today. Other than that, I got 29 days to my birthday. So this is a 20-hour layover. So literally about to just chill. And yeah, I already ate, so I'm not going to eat after 8. And plus the microwave's all the way downstairs, not on it. And I'm about to just chill and watch some TV. But before I end this part of the vlog off, I'm going to give y'all a room tour. So if y'all remember from the last vlog, it's like a lot more open in the king room or whatever. But it's kind of still the same thing. But you know, door, mirror, suitcase, closet. And then we got the bathroom. It's just not as big, I don't think, maybe. But we got that LED mirror come through. Even though I probably won't wear makeup tomorrow, I'm not even gonna lie. Then we got the double beds. All right. Nice size TV. I can't remember if they have Netflix or not. Let's see. Let's see. Maybe. I don't think they do. Anyway, whatever. That's chair, and then my view, y'all, is the elevator, and then the restaurant, and pretty much same view as last time. So yeah, that's basically all I got for today. About to wipe this makeup off, probably call my mama, and chill. See you tomorrow.